everybody's having a fantastic day. Are you having camp out withdrawals like I am? Hang around. Alright, well, welcome back. Yeah, having serious camp out withdrawals. But before we talk about that, you know what we gotta do. We gotta mention this episode, famous woman I'd like to date. I'm running out of famous women that I'd like to date that ain't just batshit crazy. Whew. Hard coming up with new stuff here. So I'm gonna go with a repeat, because I forgot to look at my list anyways. Let's go with, oh, dang, Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. How could you not repeat her many times over as someone that, you know, I would definitely like to date. She is a hottie. We do like me some Sandra Bullock. Of course, a lot of people like her. She is screaming, hot, beautiful woman, talented. And yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind dating her. So our first date will be to the range, Sandra, where I'll let you fondle, touch, play with everything that I have that goes boom. Everything. And then I'm going to try to talk you getting into my creepy van and going to a Forgotten Angel campout. I've said it all the time. If you haven't been to a Forgotten Angel campout, you are truly missing out. It is that much fun. It is that much camaraderie. It's just, it's part of why this video is happening. So Sandra, or anybody that knows Sandra, to get a hold of someone that might know anybody that knows, someone that knows anybody that knows Sandra Bullock, my email is 9millson2wheels@gmail.com. Email me and I will return that email for sure. Speaking of Forgotten Angels, don't forget to check out Forgotten Angels. Link down in the description. Their website and their Facebook pages are down there. Get you a raffle ticket for as little as $25. You can win a motorcycle. Help them end foster care abuse. Sign up for a harness. Harness, I think, is the best way. Harness rounds up the dollar amount that you purchase with your debit card and gives that rounded up amount to Forgotten Angel. You're automatically enrolled in all the giveaways. It's a click it and forget it kind of way, I think. Help them end foster care abuse. You cannot go wrong. Also down in the description, you'll see a link to Shade Tree Surgeon channel and Shay Lacey's channel. They will have the latest motorcycle that'll be given away. Check out Patreon, my Patreon. Them guys help me with all these expenses. Camera equipment, stuff that breaks down, travel expenses, you name it. It helps out a little bit, and I greatly appreciate every one of them. So if you want to increase your cool factor by 10%, join my Patreon. I have 3 levels. I have pistol, rifle, and bazooka for as little as $1 a month. You can help me out with my channel. And you get your name at the end of my full video. The full length video, you get your name there. And also you have a link to all your social medias down in my description. Check them out down there, guys. Yes, I'm going to go see Tweety. I know, same old stuff, Matt. Same old stuff. Yep. Well, actually, like I said, I come by here quite a bit because it's a regular route I take. So, those of you that have been know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't been to a camp out, you just don't know. Please watch this video though, okay? Please. Last week should have been a blocking video. It's the only one thing that I recorded while I was there. But if you haven't been to a campout, I'm telling you, it's hard to explain. I've been to big rallies. I've been all kind of big rallies, motorcycle rallies. Haven't been to Sturgis yet, though. But I've been to all kinds of big ones, especially Daytona Bike Week and Biketoberfest. And Leesburg, I've been to them quite a bit because I used to live in Florida. But Forgotten Angels is such a special deal. Helping Cindy and David help kids that have aged out in the foster care system it's a small group of us, and I wouldn't say small, maybe 1,000 total, okay? But hundreds go to the campout, and to be there with all these like-minded people, all there for a purpose, okay, to help Forgotten Angels and have fun and party and that stuff. But the main reason that we're all there is to help Forgotten Angels, help David and Sydney, and the camaraderie that happens there. I mean, it just, when you leave Sundays, I've made a short video. I think I posted it on my personal Facebook page. Sundays suck. Forgotten Angel campout, because you got to say goodbye to a bunch of people, and it just totally sucks. Me no like Sundays at Forgotten Angels, and you'll see people. I mean, it's such a gathering of family that at the end on that Sunday, you'll see people with tears in their eyes. That it's over with, that they're having to leave, that they're having to go back to their normal life. Like I said, I'm having withdrawals. As soon as I left there, I was wishing I could turn around and go. I actually contemplated moving back to Florida. If y'all don't know, I used to live in Florida at one point in time. Matter of fact, I was a Hillsborough County firefighter, and I used to live there. But I have contemplated moving back to Florida. Just so I could be, not only is my family there, you know, just so I could be near closer. My main family, all my kids and everybody's here, just about. One of them lives in Georgia. There we go, Alabama. Close to it. He did live in Alabama for him. Anyways, but all my brothers. No, that's a buzzard. All my brothers and sister, I'm sorry, I'm looking for Tweety, guys. My mother, all live in Florida, in the same general area that Forgotten Angels was at, too, kind of. But mainly, I always thought about moving back just so I could be closer to the Forgotten Angels, or closer to David and Cindy, where I could help out even more, kind of a deal. And I know, squirrel. But you miss it. I kid you not. It's hard to describe if you haven't been to a Forgotten Angel campout how much you start missing it as soon as you leave. And then you start planning for the next one, which actually there's one in June. They started a Forgotten Angel campout in June in Ohio. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I can go to that one and still go to the two that are in Florida also. So, I don't know. But it's that special, man. It's that neat of a time. Okay, it is that much fun. Now, some things happened. Well, Rainy Rider, G-Maw, and me are what they call the boo-boo crew, part of the boo-boo crew. You get a boo-boo, come see us, or more. And Rainy Rider or G-Maw was not at this one, so it was me. And I tried to behave, and I didn't do a very good job because I didn't want to, you know, be partying up a storm and then somebody get hurt or something like that. And I had, you know, be too intoxicated to help. And I didn't do a very good job of that Friday because I don't know how it happened. But I got introduced to all the guys and ladies from American Icon Brewery. American Icon Brewery donated 14 kegs of beer. Now let me explain something. They're in Vero Beach, Florida. Now if you look at your GPS or your stuff, Vero Beach, Florida is on the East Coast. Rico is near Tampa on the West Coast. So not only did they donate 14 kegs of beer, but they brought them all the way across the entire, from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast where Tampa is. They brought that, but not only did they do that, the owner, the management, the girls, all also came, and they served the beer. They served the beer. So like I said, not only did they bring the beer, they brought some ladies to serve the beer, and I somehow got introduced to them. And they were asking me about what I thought about Forgotten Angels and all the, and then Josh was standing there, and Josh was talking to him, and I walked up, was talking to him, and then Josh said, "Here, you got this, Matt," and he walked away doing his stuff, and I'm like, okay. So I was talking to them and telling them, about Forgotten Angels and how, what I think about the, just the awesomeness that it is. And Josh, I talked up Josh a little bit too, shade tree surgeon, and all this, and I was just talking up a storm with him, man. And next thing you know, now the owner, the managers, and all that stuff, I'm behind the bar with them. And the ladies are pouring everybody's beer, and I'm pouring some beer and everything else. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go. No, hang out with us. Hang out. We're having fun. We were having a lot of fun. And so I ended up Friday evening and Friday night and probably Saturday morning hanging out with all the people from American Icon Brewery. And yeah, might have had just a little too much fun. Hopefully I didn't embarrass myself too much, but I did wake up in my van Saturday morning and trying to figure out how I found my van, how I got in my van. That's how much fun I had. So hopefully I didn't embarrass myself too much. Actually I didn't, because I was looking through my phone at the photos and stuff and realized that I had all the guys' from American Icon Brewery's numbers. So I texted them all and made sure that I didn't do something, embarrass myself. And they had so much, we had so much fun, it wasn't even funny. I don't remember some of it though. That's the problem. But they all said that I have an open invitation to either one of their brewery places at any time. And so that's pretty cool. But what I'm asking you, if you're ever on the East Coast of Florida, check out American Icon Brewery. They have 2 locations, but mainly the main one's in Vero Beach. Go in there, thank them for how they're helping out Forgotten Angels. They're going to do more stuff from what I understand. So just thank them. Say, man, that was pretty cool of them to donate all that beer, but not only donate it, but to bring it all the way across the state, and then provide some pretty ladies to pour the beer. Not me. I wasn't a pretty lady pouring the beer. I did pour some beers for some people. But yeah, just great bunch of people, man. Wow. So definitely stop in there and say hi. And you can even mention my name. I don't know what that'll get you, but you never know. Today is November the 11th. No, I'm sorry, what the 11th? It's the 11th month. It's November the 14th. It is currently 81 degrees. I know y'all up north are jealous. Here I am in a t-shirt, November 14th. 81 degrees. That's how it be here. So I'm definitely out for a ride. I got a few things I need to do as well, so I'm going to do it on the motorcycle. And and I'm taking y'all along just for the heck of it. Of course, and then a lot of y'all know, you have a motorcycle, you tend to take the long way around to everything. So yeah, it may be hours before I get back home. You get to see everybody that you ain't seen in a bit. Everybody's friends at the campouts. I mean, it just you miss everybody so much. It ain't funny. I'm like, well, I was actually looking forward to meeting Paul Tuttle Sr. He was going to be at this one. I've had opportunities before to meet him. I was at Bert's Barracuda one time, and Bert was like, hey, I mentioned it to Bert, and he's like, yeah, I can go. I think Paul's here, man. He's working on a bike. He said, let me go check and see if he's still here. I don't know if he's still here. If he's here, I'll have him out here to meet you. And something going on downtown again. What the heck? Oh, you know, it's a food truck thing or something. I don't know. Oh, there's a thing going on in the Expo Center, too. It could be part of that. I don't know. It's a yard sale. That's what it is. Giant yard sale. Anyway. Squirrel. But Paul couldn't make it. Something came up and he couldn't make it. He put out a video about he was sorry that he couldn't make it. Sometimes things just happen, kind of thing. I really wanted to meet him. I was kind of looking forward to meeting him. So Paul Senior let's try that again. Paul Tuttle Senior. I know why you didn't come to the campout. Yeah, because I was there. Didn't want, yeah, okay. That's it, okay. Now, I wish I could have met him. It'd been cool. I think it would. But, of course, I got to see Brian Timms. If you don't know who Brian Timms is, Brian Timms is a former New England Patriots football player. Got Super Bowl rings. I've worn them. He was there. It's always, great running in McGim. Joel Hansen was there. Great running into Joe again, talking to him and everything. I miss it. I miss it that much. That's how much fun it is, guys. That's how much camaraderie there is at this event. Okay? Awesome town. But Sunday is always, like I said, the worst day. Having to say goodbye to a bunch of people and everything else. It's no fun. It's fun, because you're going to see them again. But, watch it. You made me nervous, dude. But I ain't kidding you. I don't know how to put it into words, guys. It's a small group. It ain't a small group. I'm trying to put it in the right words. It's a decent sized group that come together and do this every 6 months. Now a little bit more with the one in June in Ohio. But I'm telling you, you've got to make arrangements to go to a Forgotten Angel campout. It will blow your mind. Absolutely blow your mind. That's like I said, I've said dozens of times, that I could really care less about these big rallies anymore. Alright, I could really care less. Yeah, I'll go to them if I get the opportunity and I could afford it, whatever not. But I'd just much rather save my money, save my vacation time, and go to a Forgotten Angels campout. It's that important. It's that special. And until you do it, you won't know what we're talking about. There's videos out there, trust me, all kinds of videos from the camp out, not just my one little blocking video in this video here. And boom, it's auto magical. I've been riding for several hours now, guys, and I realized I didn't do an outro. Just out riding, thinking to myself, probably talking to myself, and just enjoying the day. That's for sure. Headed back home now. Anyway, so if you want to be part of something special, if you want to be part of something that that's near and dear to a lot of people's hearts, you need to go to a Forgotten Angel campout. You need to donate to Forgotten Angels. You need to volunteer if you can, if you're in the area. You need to get you some raffle tickets. That's what you need to do. If you can't go to a campout, help out in some way that you can, but I suggest going to a Forgotten Angels campout. That's what I suggest for you to do, so you can have some awesome memories and just crazy fun for a good cause. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and give that middle finger to YouTube's algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. It don't cost you anything. All it is a way to get notified whenever I post a video. Join my Patreon if you can. Link down in the description. If you can, get you some raffle tickets for Forgotten Angels. Check out everybody linked in the description down there. Get you a t-shirt. T-shirts are still for sale. Share this video. Share, 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 share. Share it nationwide. Put it on all your social medias. Y'all know how it goes. If you have served or if you're currently serving in the military, if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, you're in the healthcare industry. If you're a truck driver out there delivering the goods so we could have a good life. If you vote and stand up for your rights, you are awesome. We appreciate everything you do for us and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Be careful out there. Carry things that go boom. And of course, ladies, flash a stranger today.